How do you define racism?
I think that's pretty important here if we're gonna make this.
Hating other races besides yourself or your own.
Yeah.
That's generally what racism is. Because if you hate your own race, yeah. I mean how you define prejudice. Prejudice is kind of just another definition.
I guess, yeah.
Like you can definitely still be racist because if you hate other races more than your own, you're still
racist to yourself.
Yeah, but if you hate other races more than your own race, you're still racist. But you're also mostly just an asshole.
I mean, okay, we're saying that like as if you're not just an asshole for being racist.
No, of
period.
course, yeah, but like you're like exclude like you're more. If you're an asshole,
that comes with the racism.
Racism means you're an asshole. Being an asshole doesn't mean you're racist.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it goes one way and not the other.
Yeah,
sure.
That's
whatever that is.
Okay, so this is going to be extremely racist.
First racist.
Just
good old casual old
standard racist. A little bit racist. This is probably neutral. How do you be neutral racist?
Neutral.
I feel like there's a big gap between not being racist and being racist at all.
They're working on it.
Yeah, okay.
They have some internal issues. Internalized racism. That's what that's perfect. Internalized racism.
Yeah. Okay, so there's this is going to be not racist, but also doesn't do anything to stop racism.
Yeah. Okay. So this is like,
this is the neutral tier.
This is very neutral.
Yeah. I don't know how to describe that. Not racist.
Not racist.
But that just means racist.
Well, sort of. But it's also like
not racist, but doesn't actively stop.
Oh, but has racist friends.
True.
There you go. I think that's it.
And then this is just actively not racist.
Actively against racism. Yeah.
Not racist and against it. I feel like we should start with the most racist and the least racist to set a baseline.
Okay, well, who's clearly against racism here? So
we can't find Shulk.
I was gonna say Shulk, but
yeah,
Shulk has some argument.
No,
like,
okay.
So it depends on when you're talking.
Well, I'm considering all these at like the end of their story.
Okay.
And at that point, Shulk his whole arc is literally not being racist
his whole
anymore.
Arc is I was
bringing
racist,
people together.
And now I'm not racist. Yeah, for sure.
Regardless of where they come from. So he's actively not racist, and he probably kind of fought against it.
Okay, I have to argue, Samus is pretty racist, just based off of like space pirates.
She does hate the space pirates, but to be fair,
she grows from it. She
does grow from it.
It is a product of the way she was raised.
Yeah, I mean, being raised by birds because your whole family was killed by space pirates, and then the birds were probably also killed by space pirates. You know what? I gotta admit, I'd probably be racist too.
That's internalized racism.
Yeah, that's
definitely internalized racism.
Yeah. Samus is more racist because she has more tools to deal with it than
Samus. Of course.
Yeah.
She also does do more.
Okay, so most racist. Pretty sure we've agreed on this, but it's Villager.
Okay.
Villager
is definitely, yeah.
He's definitely up there.
We had an epiphany talking about this video that Villager is incredibly racist.
Very racist.
In the way that you pick and people will pick and choose the exact people on their island, and some people will literally be like, I don't like any of the bears.
None of them, except for that one.
Except for
that one bear.
That one guy is pretty cool.
But
I'm not racist against bears because I got a bear friend.
Yeah, but that's the equivalent of saying you have a black friend. It's not better.
That's exactly what Villager
There being doing. One exception doesn't make it not racist. It kind of makes it worse.
Yeah, for sure. Some people have all cat islands because they like all the cats.
Amiibo cards make it worse too, because you can literally eject people from your island and force people to leave for your amiibo friends.
That is, you are literally evicting somebody.
You are literally paying money to be racist.
Yeah, like that. He's definitely top 5.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think anybody could argue against him being top 5. I feel like that is one of the most secure things we could come up with.
Absolutely.
It was just pretty standard, like probably like Falco, right?
No, Falco's pretty racist.
I mean, yeah, but that's in standard race. I don't think he's extremely.
No,
I think he's. Just,
I think we need a top 5 racist here.
I think Falco has just never been told it's a bad thing, or just doesn't care.
Do we need a new tier?
Top 5 racist moments. I think that's pretty good, right?
Yeah. So Falco's definitely. I think now we can put him in extremely racist.
Yeah, because he's actively racist, but he's also just like if somebody tells him, hey man, you're making me kind of uncomfortable. You don't really like I don't know what
frogs.
Yeah, you're not a huge fan of frogs. He'd probably be like, that's just the way the world is. He'd probably say some shit like that. He really would.
because he's in a diverse team, sure, but he constantly is doing
not by
it
choice.
Not by choice, but he's also doing it just to prove he's better than everyone else.
There is absolutely potential for a game where Falco like turns sides, 100%. Yeah, what about Olimar?
What about Olimar? I think the first thing he does, the first thing he does when he crash lands on a planet is enslave the local populace.
Actually, I've never thought of that. That is actually pretty fucked up to be honest. Well, do they offer him their help?
I don't think the Pikmin are intelligent enough to know.
Is that racist or is that just opportunistic?
I think that doesn't, being opportunistic in the matter doesn't really help.
That is just,
it's still pretty racist.
That is kind of just like colonialism.
Yeah.
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 No, yeah, okay, that's pretty fucked up.
He's pretty fucked up,
That's pretty fucked up. And no, I guess not even just once.
Alp's the same fucking way.
Multiple times.
Alpha's the same way.
Yeah. What about Chrom? I don't actually remember enough that happens in Awakening.
Chrom really hates, like, plagia. He's, like, at least amicable with...
territorialism inherently a racist
It's not really
concept?
territorialism, because he's cool with, like, not owning plagia. And
they are attacking him.
He's probably a little bit racist.
A little bit.
But he's cool with, like,
it's kind of a product of the time.
He's cool with, like, the Pharaoh place. I don't remember if that has a different name than Pharaoh. Ferox. Whatever. That place.
Yeah.
And he's cool with, like, some Plagians. Like Tharja. And generally cool with, like, the people from...
Okay,
Vault.
so I see it. I think it's more internalized then. I think he's working on it. No, actually, maybe not.
I don't think he's working on it.
No, he's not necessarily...
I really don't think he's working on it.
He doesn't necessarily get better about it.
Yeah.
So, while we're on the Fire Emblem trend,
yeah.
Corrin is definitely above internalized racism, just on one of these two, I would think, like between a little bit racist and standard.
I don't know.
You literally choose like a side to
Yeah,
hate.
but it's not because of the race. It's because of your family.
Okay, yeah, but
and you can choose to not fight either. I think he has racist friends. I think that's perfect.
That actually applies to so many.
Yeah, his family's racist. Pretty much everyone in Fates is racist.
That's okay. You know what? That's a good point because my whole argument here was like about how he picks a side of racist people.
Yeah, but it's not because of his family. It's not because of the race. It's because of his family.
Exactly.
But his family is very racist.
The people he's choosing.
Yeah. Dr. Mario. I really want him to be down here.
Yeah.
But I think it's probably around here.
Now, what
unfortunately,
could there be?
I don't know. I just have a feeling about him. It's just like look at him. Look at him.
I just Mario in a fucking dark zone.
Yeah, but like the look he has, he's like determining if it should help you or not.
It could be so many other things, but
in this context, that's what I get.
Yeah, I get it. I guess that's fair. If you're making a tier list about this, he's somewhere. Internalized actually probably makes the most sense. I feel like doctors are probably trained to not be racist. But they have to some extent. But yeah, there's gonna be some bias. They are literally working on it.
They have to be. Hopefully.
I think. Yeah, please. So I'm curious what your thoughts are on this one. But Inklings are very interesting about humans, but they're not necessarily like racist. But they do treat them like
it's
aliens,
not so much the humans.
Like literal aliens.
The more important thing is Octolinks.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. You know what? That's a good point.
And at Splatoon 2, they seem to be kind of cool with them, I think.
Because you can't play as an Octoling.
You can't play as an Octoling. One of the news anchors is an Octoling.
Oh, but on average, there's definitely internalized racism.
I think it's definitely internalized for Octoling. 100%. Yeah. Probably about the same level as Samus.
I do think Inkling Boy.
Probably a little bit.
Inkling Boy is probably one tier up, though.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I thought it may not tier up, but he's definitely above Samus.
But yeah.
Yeah. So I have two ways Terry could go.
I believe in him. I don't think.
Thing is,
I think he's.
There's two ways Terry can go for me.
Yeah.
One, he's just a super cool dude. He's chill, he's not racist. He's down here.
No,
he'll probably fight against it. He
probably
wouldn't hang out with racist people. Alternatively, he's the really cool dude who's unfortunately really racist.
I feel like those two things are conflicting.
They are conflicting, but I can see him being both.
I think the lowest he goes is this purple, not racist, but has racist friends tier. I feel like a lot of the other fighters are. They probably. I mean, it's a fighting game, right?
But would he be friends with them? Just because they're in the same game doesn't mean he's friends with them.
He's bound to have some friends. When you're the hero character, that's the thing. When you're the hero character, you are bound to like forgive villains and stuff, and the villains are working on it, but they are still racist.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Like, that just
yeah, he's probably here, unfortunately.
I think
he's probably not really happy with it, but he's like hoping they'll get past it.
I believe in him. I think he's
definitely... Okay, he's like the not racist guy who's really helping them move past it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So he's like at the very bottom.
This is the most positive version of that tier.
Yeah, maybe we need another tier for that. Not racist and helps people not be racist.
I think just the bottom of this tier is perfect.
Saiyan.
I was also gonna say Saiyans. That's actually crazy. I was looking at him.
I feel like Sans is actively not racist. Okay, so everyone in the underground wants to kill humans. Sans doesn't give a shit. I mean, that's because of meta things, right?
Yeah.
But he's not racist because of it. Still, that doesn't matter why.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he's just actively not. I don't think he's actively necessarily against it. I feel like he's just...
The only time he tries to kill you is when you're racist. So he fights against it.
That's true. When you... Actually, you know what? I'm wrong. I'm completely wrong. He's against it as well. He's like, wait, okay, that's a bit too far, man.
You've been a bit too racist.
You've been a bit too much. I remember that line, that famous line.
You're being a bit too racist, human. Toon Link.
Toon Link.
No, I don't. What do you have racist friends?
Does he have friends? Who does he have?
The King of Red Lions?
Petra.
And I don't think Petra's
Arisle is his sister. I don't know if you can.
Okay, the King of Red Lions though. Is he racist? I mean, he hates Ganondorf, but I don't think that means he's racist because Ganondorf kind of is just a villain.
The Gerudo got banned from main Hyrule.
Probably.
They did. Yeah. And that was... There's no way the king is a part of that.
He almost definitely held up with that rule after Ganondorf
we have no...
did shit.
I mean, the Gerudo are gone.
They're
literally gone. I would say that's a very big sign.
So he's probably not racist, but has racist friends.
But he has racist friends.
He's probably a long time.
I like how all of that wasn't for King of Red Lions, it was for Toon Link. I forgot that it was for Toon Link like halfway in. Pokemon trainer. Well, he's supposed to represent red.
Okay, so it depends on how you play Pokemon.
That's true.
Because if
Pokemon does give you the choice.
I think the more you do breeding in Pokemon, the more racist you are. Because you're literally trying to create the perfect specimen of a certain Pokemon.
Oh, that's true. That's actually huge brain.
Since Red is supposed to be like the best trainer, he is extremely racist.
Competitive Pokemon are like that's like a pure,
I think
that's like an inherently
so we can use these two to fill the spectrum of Pokemon. This is the character that the trainer that just tries to have the strongest Pokemon, right?
Yeah, you play.
Leaf she has racist friends for sure, but she's just trying to like catch them all. Yeah, she's trying to complete the Pokédex.
I don't think you can be a Pokemon trainer without racist friends. I think that's
I think it's impossible. It's absolutely your Pokemon are probably racist.
Are Pokemon a race? They are all so different, but
is each Pokemon a race, or is Pokemon as a whole a race?
If they are a race, then it's literally enslavement. Like actually.
Yeah. Either way, I think. Yeah. Okay. I think either way it's enslavement.
I think standard. I don't think enslavement is a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. It's almost on the same level as this, but Pokemon seem to. There's definitely Pokemon that are intelligent enough to.
They're definitely intelligent enough, but I think they do actively choose to be part of it.
Yes, but that doesn't mean it's okay. It just means they don't have a choice.
Then again, there's like legendaries that actively don't want to be caught, and you.
Yeah, but I think if we're saying Pokemon as a whole species, then we have to average it. Yeah. Unfortunately. Also, according to Legends Arceus, God literally wants you to enslave Pokemon, which is really fucked up.
Actually, that's true, but we don't have that Pokemon trainer, unfortunately.
No, but we can. I think this is a good
This is perfect.
This is the Pokemon trainer who's actively following God's will.
Red's definitely
and this is the one who just wants
a million times to get the perfect Pikachu.
Yeah,
for sure.
Duck Hunt. Well, I think it's definitely here because they've definitely worked on it at 20. They're friends now. I think Duck Hunt's owner is definitely still racist, but the dog isn't anymore.
There's probably other ducks that are racist towards the dog, but
that's probably in the same situation. Okay, so the ducks are probably in the same level as Samus.
I never thought I'd hear that. That's yeah, okay.
But the dog has moved past it. The owner has not.
It's still internalized a bit.
Yeah,
he still flings the fucking duck around and does shit with them.
Yeah.
But it is with the duck's consent, I guess. Probably. I don't know. Can we prove that? Actually,
the duck seems pretty fucking terrified every time you do anything with them.
That's true. Plot twist: is the duck not about this? Like not actually doesn't want this to happen, and the dog is just forcing it upon the duck.
Otherwise, it gets shot. That's true.
It does get shot.
That's true.
Yeah, we've discovered something about Duck Hunt. The duck is not happy.
The duck is not happy with the situation.
The duck is pretending to be happy.
Yeah.
The duck is a hostage in this situation.
Absolutely.
That's horrible. WarioWare seems to imply not racist but has racist friends, but I don't.
Who's racist in WarioWare? I'm sure there are.
There has to be somebody. I actually could see him being against it. I could see him. People misinterpret this about Wario, and
yeah, like you would look at him and think he's but
in his biker outfit, does he have racist friends? He is.
Nah, I think he just thinks it looks cool.
Okay, and that's fair, and I think he is against it.
He's wrong, but I think he looks cool.
Even if he did have racist friends, he's definitely against it, and he knows how to cut people off.
Yeah. If he found out like 18 volt was racist, Ike is a very easy one. He's actively not racist and he fights against it.
I'm gonna take your word on that. He has to be below Shulk because Shulk does start as pretty racist.
Yeah, for sure. But Ike literally starts with zero prejudice and he fights against racism.
Yeah.
And he 100%. Like actively just hates it. No, I have a fun tier to make.
Okay.
The Mii's go in the Are You Racist tier.
Oh! That is
because that's a wild card.
It really is up to you.
Yeah.
Really curious about Dedede because I feel like his situation is very complicated. And I really don't know where to put him.
Okay, well,
he definitely at least had racist friends.
You know what? Let's drop Dedede for a second.
Okay.
Is Meta Knight racist? I'd say yes. Because maybe not anymore.
What against?
The whole of Dreamland.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
his whole story in like Superstar is that he wants to conquer Dreamland because everyone's lazy.
Oh, okay.
But that was a long time ago.
What if lazy in Kirby lore is a slur?
It's probably internalized.
That could actually be.
It's probably internalized.
Yeah.
Superstar was a long time ago.
Bare minimum internalized.
Yeah.
Bare minimum.
It's potentially up here. We don't know if he's moved past it.
I think he averages out. I think he just averages out to.
Yeah, he's definitely top of internalized racism. So Dedede is not racist, but has racist friends.
For sure. I might as well just do Kirby, right? Just get Kirby out of the way.
Kirby in the middle. I guess he has to be in the same tier. His Venom Knight's his friend.
It's similar to Terry. Like, he's the hero character. He's helping everybody, you know? I've noticed we're avoiding every single Pokemon. So let's talk about Charizard in the top left first. A lot of people are very, very big advocates of Charizard, like, supremacy. Being the best Pokemon, and no new Pokemon will ever top Charizard.
And that vibe comes fairly internalized in him,
exactly. I think it's the kind of thing where Charizard, unavoidably so,
I think it's on the same level as Dr. Mario.
Yeah,
because like Pokemon haven't killed his family or anything.
I'm sure some things happen in the anime. In the anime, Charizards are like really against humans. They actually just don't like him.
That's true. He's probably above Inkling.
He like burns Ash.
Yeah, but Ash deserves it. That's not racist. That's just Ash's.
That is justified.
Stupid child.
That is against Ash specifically.
Yeah, Incineroar. He's a wrestler.
Definitely more racist.
I think you're literally like wrestlers are kind of paid to be. Like acting racist
a little bit. Yeah.
And that fight gets internalized, but I think it gets a little bit more than internalized.
It goes too far, yeah, and it becomes a little bit.
Yeah. Is he more racist than Chrom? I think so.
Yeah, definitely, for sure, more than Chrom. Yeah. Chrom was very gray area for us. Mewtwo's... Okay. Here's the thing. He's both a little bit racist and actively against it at the same time.
Yeah.
Because he hates the people, the humans, for like bringing him into existence, but then he's against it because they did experiments on it. He's against the way his race is being treated.
Yeah, but that's for Pokemon. He doesn't want them to experiment on Pokemon.
Exactly.
But he's fighting humans.
He's fighting against.
But he's fighting for his own species. That's like irrelevant.
I think that's funny. I think
he really fucking hates humans. Isn't the first movie about him like kind of moving past it a little bit? If so,
Ash to stone.
That's true. He does fucking kill Ash.
Ash dies.
I don't. Even if you're moving past it, I think you're still a little bit racist because you literally killed a child. You literally killed a child. Like, yeah, Ash is fine, but you still intended to kill a child.
Ash asked for it, to be fair, but
okay. Yeah, no, okay. Was Mewtwo sad about Ash dying?
No, Pikachu was.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't remember. Actually, I don't remember, to be honest.
I'm gonna put him here then. Let's do Enderman.
Yeah, I was curious about Enderman before. So the Endermen have secluded themselves off from the rest of the world.
But is it their choice? Because when you kill the Ender Dragon, it says you're freeing the End.
Is that a message for you, or is that a positive thing just for you, or a positive thing for the Enderman?
Well, clearly Enderman wants to be free to some extent because they go to the overworld somehow.
They do fight you though. In the end, they fight you. They try to prevent it.
No, only if you fight them. They're not actively aggressive.
Well, the Ender Dragon is clearly fighting you.
Yeah, but the Endermen don't actively fight you. They're just very shy. It's probably internalized, because they've been secluded for so long. But they're really working on it. They're not actively fighting you, but they're ready to.
They don't care if other mobs look at them. They just care if humans look at them.
That's kind of true.
That's kind of like a double take, you know? Like.
Yeah, that's pretty true. It's probably above Charizard then.
Yeah.
But it's definitely still an internalized.
I would put it slightly below Charizard. I feel like Charizard's hatred towards humanity is a little bit more intense.
Yeah, I guess if we're going.
But Enderman is just like it's like an internalized choice. Like it's like they don't realize they're doing it only to humans, but they are.
Yeah, yeah.
So they don't care if other Endermen look at them or skeletons.
Well, yeah, but that would.
Zombies.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of zombies are pretty fucking fucked up actually.
I think they're. I don't know if they're extremely, because they don't actively attack other mobs.
Is zombie a different races from human, or are they just humans as well?
No, because this isn't the zombie villager.
So if you get bit by a zombie, you become a different race?
Well, you don't become a zombie in Minecraft.
That's not a zombie villager, by the way. That's a regular zombie.
Yeah, but this isn't a zombie villager. So it's...
I think that would imply it's a
This implies that...
Because villagers are their own thing. That's
yeah, but this implies, since you...
zombies do fight villagers.
Yeah. But when you get bit in Minecraft, you don't become a zombie. So this implies that this is not you. This is not Steve. I'm going to assume this is a completely different species than Steve. Somehow.
Bayonetta. You tell me, because I mean, I know it's complicated. I don't want to say she's racist, but I feel like...
I don't think she is. Like, yeah, she fucks up the angels. But and Bayonetta 2's all fucking up the demons. Like, if you mess with her, she doesn't care.
She doesn't care who you are.
She just doesn't have a reason to mess with the demons in Bayonetta 1. I don't think Bayonetta's racist at all, honestly. I don't even think she has racist friends. Okay, so she's not exactly against racism, but she's probably not racist. And I don't think she actively has racist friends, because Rodon and Rodon are not racist, probably. No. Rodon, I guess he does get paid in halos, which is kind of fucked up. Maybe here.
Maybe. Actually, that's a good point. What about Sora?
Inherently, you'd think here, right? He really hates the darkness, though.
He does hate the darkness.
But then he kind of seems to...
And what... Who's on Sora's side that has any skin tone darker than fucking blindingly white? There's definitely some kind of weird allegory going on that Tetsuya Nomura is trying to hide from us.
Yeah, because Xehanort is...
Yeah, right? All of the, like, Ansem, Xemnas, Xehanort, right?
Is Xehanort a race?
When Xehanort fuses with Terra, when he enters his body, he becomes black. I think... Like, that's crazy.
That's internalized, but, like, really fucking... Because I don't think Sora knows.
That would just be a little bit racist. Like, he hasn't been told yet. Like, hey, you have a problem.
Yeah, because I feel like if you told Sora...
He would understand.
He would understand he wouldn't be racist anymore. Or he'd move past it. But he's probably a little bit racist.
Yeah, for sure.
Mr. Game & Watch.
Is he a racist caricature? Like, I don't...
He kind of was.
He kind of was?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They removed something from Smash that was like for...
Oh, you're right.
Like
you're right.
Native American thing.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. I think he should go in the "Are you racist" category.
Yeah, that's fair. This is towards the developers.
This is the developers.
This is a genuine question.
This is a question to the developers.
Yeah, like let us know. Well, if yes, I mean he goes up here. If no, yeah, I mean like internalized.
You could go. You could really argue anywhere. You know, we should probably get to a couple more people we think might be top 5. Who is somebody? Thank you.
Is theoretically a good choice. I guess since we're saying like this is Path of Radiance, like this has to be Ocarina of Time Ganondorf. Ocarina of Time Ganondorf is pretty
He's full of rage.
He is full of rage.
He is definitely willing to do whatever it takes.
Yeah. The one thing is like he doesn't really help the Gerudo, and he does kind of fuck up the Boo, but that's she opposed him. So that's not really... The rest of the Gerudo were fine.
He's definitely for Gerudo.
Yeah.
For sure.
He doesn't actively help them, though. And, like, yeah, he only had 7 years.
We're not saying... No, he's not fighting against racism. I think he thinks he's justified, and other people are also justified for being racist. I think he actually believes in it.
Yeah, I think he believes in racism at that point in time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's top 5 racist moments.
He's like, it's fucked up that my race is being discriminated against, so I'm discriminating against everybody.
Yeah.
Not to remove the discrimination, but just to do it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What about Roy? Doesn't have a character.
He's probably internalized a little bit.
I mean, at that point, you can put him next to Chrom, right?
Yeah, I mean, medieval, you're probably going to be a little bit racist. Lucina, I mean, it's probably more. Because, like, she comes from a future where Plegia kind of caused the end of the world.
Yeah, she puts a lot of effort into going back in time in order to, like, kill them.
Yeah.
That's actually... I put that to standard. I think that needs to get upgraded.
Yeah.
That's a lot of effort.
That's a lot of effort to stop a whole race from doing shit.
Yeah.
What's one nation to the whole of the world?
That's right. That's
what you would say.
That's
you would say, and that's racist.
Yeah, for sure. Wolf.
I don't think he's racist, but he probably is racist.
I actually think, funnily enough, this probably comes up in conversation where Wolf makes fun of the fact that he's technically the villain, but Falco is more racist than he is. Yeah. I think that's. I think he'd probably be the top. Actually, I would put him near the top.
Has. So okay, yeah, because we're going by the most. Well, no, Corrin's definitely. They have the most racist friends. Wolf has like one or two.
Mm-hmm.
Because Pigma for sure, and then I don't know, like Andrew.
Who the fuck is Andrew?
He's Andross's nephew, R.O.B. I mean, it's not.
Are you racist?
He's not like a sentient being.
It
In Smash specifically, we have subspace to go off of. Whatever the ancient minister, whatever it's called.
The other robots are racist.
Yeah, they're literally coded to be racist. It's internalized.
Internalized, right? Because at the very bottom, I would say. What about Mario? Just regular ass Mario. I feel like for some reason something inside me says he's very racist, but I don't know why that is.
I mean, if we're going by the whole Mario mythos, like Paper Mario, Mario and Luigi, no. He actively travels. He helps other races. He's probably here.
Does he have
less than Wario?
Luigi doesn't like ghosts.
I don't think Mario's Luigi's friend. I think they're brothers. They kind of have to be with each other.
Okay, you know what? To be fair, I mentioned that with the brother-sister thing earlier, too.
Yeah, that's not really a choice. Luigi's a little bit racist.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a tiny bit. It's like, he's very close to here.
He doesn't realize that ghosts are, like, actual beings.
With every Luigi's Mansion game, we move closer to here. But right now, we're here.
Yep.
That's just the way it is.
Killed a baby.
He did kill a baby.
Like a
he
dead
did
baby.
Kill a baby.
Like a dead baby.
He did.
Maybe it was already dead. He killed again.
He killed a baby.
That's fucked up. It's definitely less than
I hate to ask the question.
Travel in time.
I'm
not going to hesitate to say that is less
It might
bad.
be worse.
I think it's less bad.
If
the whole nation includes the babies.
That's true. Yeah, you know what? That's absolutely
like,
true.
What the
Lucina would kill the babies.
Now that we're saying that, I feel like Lucina is just going up.
Yeah, I feel like
Lucina has to make it sound way worse.
Yeah, Lucina. Yeah, and Luigi maybe. No, Luigi's fine where he is.
Yeah,
Lucina has to be here though.
Yeah, I mean, Duck Hunt literally has a hostage. Like that's.
Yeah, that's really fucked up.
So does.
And he would take another. If he would take another, zombie moves below him.
That's fair.
And so would Leaf would take. It's not hostage, but she would take more slaves.
More slaves.
Pac-Man.
Is he a race?
There is a pack race. There's pack kid. There's pack woman. Pack mom.
Yeah, I think he's around here with the ghosts.
Yeah.
It's more than internalized. I think he does actively. When he gains the power to stop them, he does actively eat them, and that's kind of.
Yeah, I think it's more than zombie. Cloud. I think he's probably here. That doesn't strike me as racist.
I feel like if Cloud was at a bar and somebody accused him of being racist for any reason, he would say, "I have a black friend." He definitely would.
He does have a black friend.
He does have a black
friend.
That is true.
He might be here, but I don't. He's never struck me as racist.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think he's definitely.
He's probably here. Pit. I mean, he's just not racist. Pit's too friendly to be racist. Like literally every person you come across in Uprising.
But my question is, does he have racist friends? That's my question.
Oh.
Dark Pit, that's a friend, right?
Dark Pit's not racist. He's just very angsty.
Is Palutena racist then? This will decide Pit's fate.
So, okay, I don't think Palutena's racist, because there are parts in Uprising where you work with the people you're working against.
Is there a god above Palutena?
Above Palutena? Medusa's, like, on level with her.
I
don't think she's racist. She definitely has, like, a superiority complex, but I don't think that's the same thing as racism. I think Dark Pit would fight against it.
Why is he called Dark Pit?
He came from a mirror. So, like, okay, so it's like he's like an incomplete bad clone of Pit. So if it had been complete, he would be racist.
Definitely.
But it wasn't complete. So he got like the angsty edge of Pit.
Yeah.
But he didn't get like he didn't get the racist part. Yeah. The not racist, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
He didn't reflect Pit's level of racism. Since he's so angsty, he'll do whatever he needs to. He'll fight against racism. He won't like admit it. But he'll fight against it.
Yeah, I think if you asked him if he was part of like Black Lives Matter,
yeah,
he wouldn't admit to it in person. But it's definitely in his Twitter bio.
Yeah, it's in his Twitter bio for sure.
That's for sure.
But his Twitter bio isn't like his. It's not called Dark Pit.
Oh, and nobody he knows in real life knows about his
actual Twitter.
Like no.
He absolutely runs a Black Lives Matter Tumblr.
Oh yeah. No, he's definitely like anonymous.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay, I think that solves that. That strikes me as so accurate.
Yeah, and fucking good for him too.
All right, so we talked about Villager. What the hell is up with Isabelle? Because Isabelle is attached to Villager inherently.
She just follows his orders.
She doesn't try to stop him, and it might be because she enjoys it.
It might be because she enjoys it.
She doesn't express any amount of negative reaction to it.
Yeah.
Or does she? When you try to kick someone off?
Yeah, but it seems faked. It seems fake to me. Like, it's all like, oh, well, you know, we're gonna have to kick this person off the island, though. Are you sure you want that? And it's like, she knows the answer. She's hoping the answer is gonna be yes.
Going through protocol just for
like, she has to. I think it's probably here.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
But is she, with more time, next Animal Crossing game?
What about Snake? Like, I don't think he doesn't strike me as racist, but what is...
Does he have racist friends? His only friend is Otacon. I think he's here. I think he would fight against it, but honestly, he has bigger things to fight against.
That's true.
Like, if I had to choose between fighting against racism and nuclear annihilation, unfortunately, nuclear annihilation is a bigger problem. I mean, it's literally happening.
But to be fair, you are kind of doing both at the same time, because nuclear annihilation is almost always rooted in
you're fighting.
Yeah. Way.
What do you think of Peach? I think Peach is definitely internalized at least.
Peach is not necessarily racist against plumbers, but might be racist against toads and
I would think Koopas. I was thinking Koopas mainly.
Koopas.
Yeah, I think it's specifically like Bowser's gang when he's doing. He's that one friend who's like kind of an asshole sometimes, but most of the time he's pretty cool. She's probably not racist.
Does she have racist friends?
I don't think any of the toads are racist. Does she have friends?
Well, okay, hold on.
I'm just putting them next to each other.
If the Inklings are internalized racism, right? They have that. They have internalized racism. They are friends with the Inklings by Mario Kart standards. I think Peach definitely has.
I guess they must have racist friends. And Dr. Mario.
I think, if nothing else, Peach thinks that Daisy's pretty racist, and Daisy thinks Peach is pretty racist, but neither of them actually are.
Neither of them are comfortable enough to talk about it.
They're not comfortable to talk about it, and they both view that about each other, and they're like, wow, that's pretty fucked up. Like, sometimes they say things that are kind of weird. But, you know, obviously they're both, you know, with Daisy, the brothers, so...
Yeah, Daisy makes a lot of, like, dark humor.
Yeah,
but it's all in good fun, quote-unquote.
That's one way to put it.
From Peach's perspective.
Yeah, I think that's pretty sad. And Dark Samus.
Dark Samus is pretty racist. She
really?
pretty much wants to turn everyone into Phazon. That's pretty fucked. That might be top 5.
That could be top 5.
She's literally trying to convert the entire universe into her, like, themselves.
It's really racist.
Probably.
Well, probably, but do we have...
I don't know if he's top 5, but he's... Yeah, he's probably extremely racist.
Yeah.
I think he's at least... It's weird that Pokemon trainer's more racist than Ridley, but I think it's true.
I think that makes sense.
I think all this is true. I think Falco might need to move down.
Falco is too high.
Yeah,
Falco's way too high.
I think Lucina killing a whole nation, he's definitely better than Ridley.
Falco's not trying to kill a whole nation.
He just really thinks birds are better than everyone else.
Yes, he definitely does.
Little Mac. It's certainly internalized, at least.
He comes from Punch-Out, which is like all about racist stereotypes.
Literally, including him. He is a racist stereotype.
Yeah, so I think that...
So it's definitely internalized to some extent. I don't know if he is actively racist because he doesn't do anything.
I feel like Lil Mac's the kind of person that when you don't know him very well, you'd think he's a cool dude, but as soon as you have like a drink with him, he suddenly starts talking a bunch of shit, and you're like, whoa, this guy is
he like some stories from the ring, some pretty fucked up stories.
Yeah. What's going on with Mega Man?
Yeah, he's not racist. He definitely is racist because Base is definitely racist.
Yeah, no, I have to agree.
Yeah.
What about Lucario? Let's go through another Pokemon. That's a fun one. He likes humans. He likes Pokemon. Okay. He really likes the human being that looks like him. There is a human being that just looks like Lucario.
So what the fuck? Does he have racist friends? Or is he not against? Is he just not racist?
I think he's just I think he's actually against. I think he's a hero here.
Okay. Jigglypuff. There's something in those eyes.
They're judging you. For sure.
They're
scanning. Jigglypuff is the stereotypical like white woman of Pokemon.
So they're a little bit racist, probably.
A little bit.
Yeah. Ice climbers.
I really don't know.
They're probably not racist. I don't care. They're here.
Hey, Rool. Okay, K-Rool's definitely
K-Rool...
got some stuff. He doesn't like monkeys.
Yeah, there's like the animal buddies, but he doesn't like act. He puts them in boxes. He's pretty racist. He might be up here.
Yeah,
he's probably like above Falco.
Yeah. You handed him a button. You said you press this button and you kill all apes. I think he would do it.
Yeah, he would absolutely do it. Captain Falcon. There's two ways being from the future could work out.
But he's also from like future NASCAR.
Yeah,
so, like...
well, it could be no racism because we're from the future and hopefully we've moved past that. Or we're from the future, there's now alien races, so there's more reason to be racist. Like actual interplanetary alien races. I don't think, yeah, he's kind of
alien.
He almost certainly has some racist friends.
Yeah, no, for sure. He definitely hangs out with people that say some questionable things, and he tells them, hey, don't say that around me. The Byleths.
If you're in Blue Lions, you're probably more racist. Okay. If you're in Black Eagles, you're probably a little bit racist. At least against like those who slither in the dark, because that's a race, Agarthans. You're racist against Agarthans, because Rhea...
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're in Golden Deer, you literally stop racism. This is gonna be Blue Lions, Black Eagles, and this is gonna be Golden Deer. That's just Sheik. You know, let's just grab Zelda too while we're at it. So this is gonna be Link to the Past, Link Between Worlds Zelda. They're the same character, who cares? And this is Ocarina of Time Zelda. Given that there's no Gorons in Link to the Past, Link Between Worlds, I'm pretty sure there's no Gorons.
It's pretty hard to be racist when there aren't other races.
Yeah, well, I wonder why they aren't there though. Ooh. Some shit happened, and Hyrule gained a lot of prejudice against other, because Ganondorf literally killed their hero and fucked up their kingdom. And they're like, well, Gerudo are bad.
They really like separated themselves.
Everyone else is probably bad too. Sheik, I think, is here. Because definitely against Gerudo. Absolutely against Gerudo. But like, she's cool with Gorons and Zora.
What about Steve Minecraft?
Does this fall into the are you racist here?
Yeah, kinda. I guess.
He's just an avatar. I guess, is Alex any more or less racist?
I think it's also are you racist. Yeah. Joker persona.
I don't know for sure if Japan has any internalized racism. I feel like historically they have. But that might be... I feel like every country has a little bit.
Historically, yeah.
Yeah. So it's probably here. Okay, so like An is like half American or something.
That's true. That's true.
Right? Yeah, so, and he doesn't really give a shit. I think that's it. I think that's the only non-Japanese person in the whole game, right? Now that I'm
thinking about it, I really can't think of anyone else. They go to Hawaii and they do say some funny remarks about Americans. But they don't...
Yeah, but that's not... That's pretty commenting on culture more than...
It's also pretty typical for like a 17-year-old.
Yeah, and that's commenting more on culture than race.
Yeah.
I think he's probably not racist. He doesn't do anything that makes me think he would be racist anyway.
Who of his friends might be racist?
Ryuji.
I think Ryuji is not racist at all. I feel like he's actively against... I feel like they're actually all pretty actively against racism. Hey, Morgana.
Akechi.
Ooh. I've actually been slowly convinced.
Yeah, they would try to change Akechi. I guess they did. They're probably like here. Okay, let's just get Pyra Mythra out of the way. Mythra's absolutely more racist against Indolion.
Okay, well, unfortunately, that means that Pyra is dragged up a tier by Mythra.
No, because I think Pyra would be born without that prejudice.
That's what I'm saying, but I'm saying if Mythra is slightly racist, then Pyra has to be in that has.
I guess, yeah.
That is a racist.
But I don't think because it might literally just be Amalthus. Because she's cool
when you're
with,
in Indol, do they talk about?
No, they literally say fuck Amalthus and that's it. They don't have a problem with the other Indolion, and they try to actively save the Indolion.
Okay, but Nia's kind of racist.
Nia's kind of racist. They definitely have racist friends. They definitely have racist friends.
Greninja. I know he fuses with Ash, so he might be the least racist Pokemon considering he
literally fuses with another race.
Does he fuse with Ash, or did he just
I don't know, does he?
Part of
You're the one that
look at Ash Greninja, actually.
Ash's Greninja gained the ability to transform to stronger form known as Ash Greninja through an occurrence known referred to as Bond Phenomenon. Bond Phenomenon is a transformation affecting Pokemon that is introduced in whatever. It's said to have some connection to the Pokemon's hidden potential. Does it affect their genes?
I think it's... I mean, he's bonded so much with Ash. Pikachu's more racist than Greninja. That is true. We have to do Pikachu now.
Yeah, let's get, and Pichu too.
So Greninja definitely has racist friends, but Pikachu is definitely at least
Pikachu's literally been with Ash since the beginning and has not fused with them. Yeah. That's, they're at least here. And Pichu's probably has learned that from Pikachu.
Yeah. Bowser Jr.
Not racist, but his racist friends. And that racist friend is Bowser. And Bowser is internalized.
You know, it's funny that you say that because in my head it was the opposite way. I was like, Bowser Jr. is the racist friend that Bowser has.
No, because Bowser Jr. is like younger. He grew up in like our generation.
That's true.
Where racism we're not being racist has been extremely normalized, and Bowser has seen that, and he was like up here, probably.
Yeah.
Before, probably giving birth to Bowser Jr. because there's no mother. He just has like a friendly rivalry with Mario. I don't think it's racism.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's what he interprets his dad's relationship with Mario as. But with Bowser, it was like here.
At the time, I think he's definitely been brought down. We've seen the commercials where they interact, and clearly.
Yeah, but after having a kid, he's kind of mellowed out, and he's working on it. He's definitely still like up here, probably less than Samus, but
I would hope so. Or do you think? Well, actually, never mind.
Samus is literally would kill a whole race,
like a genocide machine.
Yeah, Bowser will kill.
Maybe Samus should be a couple tiers higher.
Samus might need to move up. Same with Inkling Boy. I guess
considering
they have to be the same level.
Samus a genocide machine, and she's somehow lower than Sora, who is definitely not a genocide machine.
They have to be on the same level as Lucina.
Like Metroid 2 happened, okay?
Samus actually literally commits genocide. Yoshi. The moment a human baby falls on their island, they actively help it.
That's true. I think actively against it. I feel like I don't even think Yoshi has friends that aren't Yoshis. I feel like everybody just thinks
Luigi's their friend.
How so?
They're friends. Luigi is friends with Yoshi.
I don't know if Yoshi's friends with Luigi. I feel like Yoshi hears what Luigi says and is like,
but doesn't have the language to speak against it.
What about Sonic? I think this will be a fun one. I feel like there's a lot of back and forth with Sonic. If Sonic Adventure 2 is supposed to be one big allegory for racism, with the whole ultimate life form, we're taking down, like, Dragon Hitler, and also people mistake me and Shadow as the same person. Like,
yeah,
I think he's actively against it. I think that's the big argument for actively against it. Is there an argument for the other way around?
I think Sonic Unleashed alone puts him here. Because he literally travels the world and he's like cool with everyone.
That's true. He's pretty chill with everybody.
And then like Sonic Colors, he immediately just helps the Wisps. He's cool with alien races. Marth. Let's just get Marth out of the way.
Yeah, you tell me. You tell me.
He's actually almost certainly a little bit racist. Because, for one, Manicheets in general, like, he's cool with 2 of them.
Okay.
But the rest, fuck him.
Does he kill a lot of them?
Yeah.
The face you made really sold that to me, Letty.
The only ones that are allowed to survive are Bantu and Tiki. Because there's also Gra, who betrayed his kingdom, killed his dad, and took his fancy sword. There's Kadane, who revived Medius.
He didn't literally go back in time to try to kill, like,
That's true. But he would.
You think he would?
I think he would. He just didn't have the option.
If he failed his mission, do you think he would go back in time if he was given the opportunity? I actually think that makes sense.
Yeah, I think he would.
What a nice Lucia. What about Lucas? I know some things about Mother 3. I don't know a lot. I feel like Lucas is not incredibly racist, but I don't.
Lucas, he doesn't do anything that makes me think he would be racist, and no one in Mother 3 does. I guess Shulk has to move down then. Because anyone that actively fights against it has to be lower.
Yeah.
I don't think Yoshi or Lucas actively fight against it. Well, specifically, this is Breath of the Wild Link. And he might have racist friends. Who's racist in Breath of the Wild?
Rivali.
True. Very true.
Rivali is like Falco.
True.
Rivali would be right where Falco is if we added opportunity.
Yeah.
What about Min Min? I don't know anything about fucking ARMS.
They probably have racist friends. Someone in ARMS is probably racist.
Fox.
He's probably. I mean, he has to be here.
Bare minimum internalized, I think. I don't know what strikes me about it, but
monkeys. He'd definitely be racist against monkeys. They killed his dad.
Piranha Plant. Oh. Well, I don't think they discriminate. I feel like they just attack everybody.
I don't think they have a brain.
I
don't think they can. They can think of what they're doing. Can't think about what.
Can't think.
Can't think.
Alright, so Piranha Plant, can't watch.
I think that's it.
Any other characters who probably can't think?
Sora.
I don't think he's ever had a thought until Goofy got mixed by fucking Demix or whoever did it to him.
I guess he does immediately go kill the Heartless, though. He immediately assumes it was their fault. I feel like he has to move up, but not... He's like here. He's not more than Chrom, but he's probably more than Roy.
Yeah.
Roy, he's not actively against any nation. He might just not be racist, actually. I think Roy's just not racist, but certainly has racist friends.
Ness.
So you literally go into Ness's mind, and there's no thoughts.
There's nothing.
There's absolutely nothing. Banjo has a racist move where it makes Kazooie a gun. This is two racist characters, is the problem.
That is true.
Kazooie is extremely racist. Banjo hides it a bit better, but he's definitely still pretty racist.
There.
Yeah. And they're such good friends for a reason.
At least standard.
Kazooie herself has to put them up here. Yeah, like just Kazooie alone would be here. Yeah. I'm almost tempted to make a new tier above top 5 racist moments because this is two racist characters.
We can't do that. Maybe top 5.
They might be top 5. I think I'm gonna put them here unless we find someone else.
Yeah.
Because just Kazooie alone goes here. Add Banjo onto that.
It's too much.
Yeah, it's just so much racism.
Too much.
They're definitely not as bad as Samus. They don't commit genocide.
They don't. Is Rosalina racist?
She's like immediately cool with Mario and the Lumas. I don't know if they have friends. Honestly.
Friends with Luigi, probably.
I don't think Rosalina knows who Luigi is.
Yeah.
No, she does harbor him on the Comet Observatory. I kind of feel like if Luigi came up and tried to talk to Rosalina, she'd leave.
She'd say she had something.
Yeah, she has very important business.
She's actively against it.
She's actively. She might just be actively against Luigi.
I'm actively against Luigi.
Yeah, so am I. I don't think she actively fights against racism otherwise, though.
I think we're avoiding Donkey Kong for some reason. Because he's one of our favorites, but...
Donkey Kong's weird.
He's very strange.
Let's just do Diddy along with him.
It's similar to K-Roll, except it's more by circumstance than it is by choice. There's literally a Donkey Kong game where you can either pick the Kongs or the fucking crocodile people, but you cannot pick both on the same team.
Yeah.
It doesn't allow you to.
He's definitely a little bit racist. He's against the Kremlings for sure. And then Diddy Kong has to be here. Diddy Kong's not racist.
He definitely has racist friends.
Yeah, but he's like Diddy Kong Racing.
He's a Zoomer.
He has so many different friends in Diddy Kong Racing, but like, yeah, he can't be racist. He's same level as Cloud.
Yeah.
Hero. I'm not gonna do all the heroes because none of them have any character, and I honestly, they might not be able to think.
I think this might be an "Are you racist?" moment.
Someone in Dragon Quest somewhere has to be racist.
For sure.
Yeah, and they're probably friends with them at some point, in some way. I'm just gonna put Hero.
Terry thing. This is a Terry.
I'm just gonna put Hero in the same tier as Terry.
A little bit above. There you go.
Because I don't
fucking
know. I'm just gonna put all the heroes here. So let's just admit, we don't know. We have no idea where the fuck Kazuya Mishima
If I saw him on the street, I would be like, I need to stay away from that guy. But
yeah, but that's because he's like muscle and not.
He's definitely. I mean, look at those fucking eyebrows. That is the tiniest little portrait, and I can still see the curvature of his eyebrows.
Can't think. Flash very angry. Kazuya Mishima.
Yeah. Simon Belmont is pretty fucking racist.
Probably.
Right? Because I mean, vampires, monsters. Like he's against all of that shit.
Yeah, and that's at least internalized because it's his family thing. But I think he enjoys it. I think he enjoys it more so than Richter. Yeah, I think Richter's doing it out of like a sense of duty. I really feel like Lucina has to move up here, like because
no, she's not enslaving them. She's not enslaving. That's even worse in my opinion.
True, but I think they have to be here though because the fact that she time travels. It's like that's a lot of effort.
She does put a lot of effort. I put Simon above Ridley. That's just me. I think he enjoys it, and he's being very specific. And Ridley's not really.
Not really being specific. Yeah. Ridley's just out to kill everything except space pirates, basically.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Richter is definitely lower. Richter wants to stop this shit. When Richter tries to talk to Dracula.
True, he does. He tries to reason.
He tries to actually have diplomacy.
And he's friends with
Alucard. Why are we fighting?
And he's friends with Alucard, or at least amicable towards him. Like he doesn't immediately fuck up Alucard. I think, probably.
Well, he gets like brainwashed, but that's a little different.
Yeah, but that's not
his choice.
Yeah.
Not his choice.
He probably has racist friends. It might be a little bit internalized.
I actually see it as he's grown past his family woes and is now trying to fix the problems of the past. Okay. But some of that does involve killing them, and he has to justify that in some way, so it's probably internalized. He definitely has some
I think us saying, oh, but he's friends with Alucard.
We're giving him the excuse.
Yeah, you already know what I'm saying.
We're giving him the excuse.
Well,
I'm friends with the vampire.
It's probably
so
here. It's probably here then.
For sure.
Yeah. For Robin, one is gonna be like normal awakening Robin, and one's Grima Robin. I think Grima Robin. Probably.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
They kind of try to conquer the whole world.
What about regular Robin?
Definitely
racist because Chrom is up there.
Yeah, I mean, it's at least here, and Lucina.
I don't think they have internalized racism because they lost their memories. I think by definition they couldn't have that.
It could still be internalized though.
If they learned it upon waking up, sure, but I don't think that happened in Waking. Maybe Chrom did have.
The thing is, the first thing he learns is Plagia bad.
True, he does learn
very first
bad
thing
immediately.
Yeah.
So Sephiroth.
Genova is kind of a race. It's like an alien race.
You're not wrong.
He's really dedicated to like Genova supremacy.
He does see himself as a god.
He literally sees Genova cells as like godly cells.
He's definitely above Falco, but he doesn't like. I would actually put him below Carol, funnily enough. I feel like Carol actively like fucks with monkeys, like literally like for lack of a better term.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Grima Robin should probably be higher, by the way.
Probably. I think Grima Robin's probably on level with like Marth.
Yeah.
Probably. You know what? It's probably here because they also time travel, and they're actively evil. Wow, and they enslave people.
We have the most racist Fire Emblem character.
Yeah,
that's insane.
They actively enslave people with the Plegians. They time travel to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Grima Robin's definitely the most racist Fire Emblem character, and then Isabelle somehow still more racist.
I mean, yeah,
I agree with it.
I think it makes too much sense. Ivysaur.
I don't know. Can they think? They're also a plant.
I would put them in can't think. I don't think Ivysaur can think.
Squirrel, can they also not think?
No. There's the Squirrel Squad. But are those just friendly Squirtles?
At
least one of them is racist. At least one of them.
Probably.
And just thinks that squirrels are better than everybody else.
Let's just get Ken and Ryu out of the way.
Where do these two? Somehow I feel like Ken is more of an activist than Ryu.
He just gives off that vibe, yeah.
He is a homeless and a hobo. And I think that might actually be a sign that he chooses to cut off people almost to a fault.
Yeah.
He's like living with somebody, they're super chill, and then he learns that person's racist when they get too comfortable. And then he's like, fuck you, and he leaves.
So if he's out on his own, his mind's probably been opened up to a lot of things. Yeah. He's probably learned a lot.
Ryu's definitely up in that tier, by the way, internalized.
Yeah.
I don't think he's actively trying to.
I don't know, because he just kind of wants to fight.
He's a fighting spirit guy, yeah.
But he doesn't, like, give a shit who he fights. He just wants to fight. He almost certainly... There's someone in Street Fighter who's racist. I don't know if, like, M. Bison is...
Isn't there, like, Dark Ryu?
Ryu with the surge of intense awaken.
Holy shit.
This is the form Ryu takes if he ever succumbs to the Satsui no Hado. Riku ultimately purged his evil half when he
Okay.
He gave birth to a powerful new foe. Oh, okay.
He gave birth?
So he is evil Ryu? It's internalized then.
100%.
Yeah, it has to be internalized.
Like the top too, by the way.
Yeah.
Like the top.
Like same with Fox.
Yeah.
Maybe more than Fox.
More than Fox.
Because he literally gives birth to a racist being. Because he's so racist.
Represents his inner racism that he's trying to hold.
If there were two Ryus, I'd put one here and the other here. Because he actively purges it from his body, but he creates a whole racist asshole from it.
That's insane.
He's somehow both the least racist and most internalized racist.
That's interesting lore. The Wii Fits.
Yeah. We needed to do a study.
Right. Wii Fit does judge you quite a bit on a lot of things. Does it ask you?
I don't think it asks you your race.
It definitely tells you you're morbidly obese, and that is fucking crazy.
But it might tell that to everyone. I think they might be very angry.
Yeah, okay, I feel it. Final character, Young Link.
I think he just hates Ganondorf.
He hates Ganondorf because Zelda tells him to hate Ganondorf, and then he goes in the future.
But then he kind of gets the reason to hate
yeah.
Ganondorf, and that's not like. But he's cool with the rest of the Gerudo.
Does this change in Majora's Mask? I feel like it doesn't. I feel like he's still.
He actively just goes trying to help the people in Majora. He could probably just leave Termina, but he actively tries to help. Yeah, he's not right. He's. Does he have racist? Is Zelda racist? I don't think Zelda's racist. Where's Sheik?
Where do we put Zelda?
Where's Sheik? Internalized? They have racist trends.
At least above Kirby, somewhere above Kirby.
Yeah.
Kirby has to be the bottom.
Probably, they might just be tied with Toon Link, actually.
Toon Link, Min, yeah.
I'm almost tempted to swap these two. Put Isabelle here and Banjo down here. I think this makes more sense.
Wow, the Animal Crossing series is fucked up, and as fucked up as the Metroid series, which is never a sentence I thought I'd hear myself say.
Because I think Isabelle and Samus are in the exact same tier. Like, they're the exact same. Isabelle's just following orders, so is Samus.
Okay, Samus does literally commit genocide, but Villager makes all the decisions, and that's different. There is a choice.
We don't know.
Isabelle doesn't make the decisions.
But we don't know where Isabelle sends them.
Ooh.
We don't know what Isabelle does to the people.
We don't know. We just don't know that.
That's scary.
To a different person's planet, probably.
That's very scary.
That is scary. I think our ordering is perfect.
Yeah.
This is definitely top 5 racist moments.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't think of an argument to put anybody else in the top 5. I think that everybody below them makes sense to be below them.
Yeah.
Olimar very suddenly like
jumped up a lot.
Like, no, I'm saying him very suddenly like taking control of the Pikmin is a pretty sus thing.
Yeah.
But I feel like Screamer Robin has to be above him. I'm not saying Banjo Kazooie has to be above Robin, but definitely it's not in the top 5.
I think Robin's definitely more racist than Man. I think Banjo doesn't like commit genocide.
Or travel in time to commit genocide. You know what? We maybe overestimated Banjo Kazooie.
Maybe. I think they're probably pure.
Just like with Falco.
Yeah.
Worse than Falco, because it's like 2 Falcos.
Yeah.
What's with the birds? Rivali, Banjo, Falco, or sorry, Kazooie.
Those motherfuckers with wings, man.
Motherfuckers with Ridley too. Yeah. That's crazy. Scream? Sephiroth? Okay, yeah. If you got wings, you're racist. Sorry.
Yeah, you had.
I think that's it. I think we're good.
I think this is good.
That's the fucking video.
True.